Hello, guys. So, I hope I'm audible to all of you, and a very good evening, all the new students who have been registered in the second online batch. The batches are already full, and this is an orientation class. So, that's the reason it is not on a digital board. The orientation class is done from my personal study room. This is my study room where I normally conduct my classes. So, welcoming you all here and a very good evening. Before we start the session, I must tell you, as this is a personal session, then why are we going public with this session? So, first of all, the simple reason behind this is that there are so many students, those who have paid the fees, but matching all the transaction IDs and all, and my account section, it all got confused. So, a lot of crowd. So, they were like, sir, how to add each and every one? So, we came with a simple funda that, okay, share it with all. नाउ स्वागत है आप सभी का। और आपका यहाँ स्वागत करने से पहले मैंने भगवान को हाथ जोड़े, क्योंकि हर क्लास से पहले मैं इस प्रकार की चीज़ करता हूँ, क्योंकि सब कुछ उनकी वजह से है। और गॉडेस सरस्वती, so I did my prayer of Goddess Saraswati because it's all because of her. Now, in this class, we are going to talk about the orientation. The very first concept of orientation is to understand what exactly we are going to face, what exactly we are going to fight. So, you all know UGC NET exam, right? National Eligibility Test. Now, University Grant Commission, it came with a kind of exam where they check your knowledge, where they check whether you have studied everything in a proper way or not. UGC NET English is one of the toughest subject in English, and in English literary competition. Why it is one of the toughest subject in particular this thing? Because in NET, the syllabus that they have prescribed is actually a syllabus which gives you half of the knowledge. This is a syllabus which is not even in a proper way. What they show, what they want to communicate, they simply say non-British literature or read lit theories or these kind of things, and you'll simply find it out that they are showing a different syllabus and asking a different thing. Now, most of the students who come from small town or small universities or non-collegiate background, you will see this thing. Most of the topics are not even taught to you. Most of the topics teachers don't even discuss. 99% people, they are in their normal colleges and don't even have their classes of lit theories, culture studies, linguistics. So, what are we going to provide? What will be our role here? I'm going to talk about all these things. Now, I would recommend you, all the registered online students, you are here, 139 students are here, more will be joining us. Take a pen and paper and write down each and everything. So, what we are going to talk about, what we are going to do. And now, one more thing before I start this orientation. Earlier, because of COVID, so we were having either 3 months for the exam or 4 months for the exam. You must have seen this thing, that December exam, then just after December exam in the month of March, there was an exam. Just after month of March, there was an exam in June. So, within 3 months, exams are being conducted, and normally it is not possible to discuss each and everything and complete all the syllabus. Now, what are we going to do here? This time we have complete 6 months. Complete 6 months. So, starting from today onwards, and then expecting the exam in the month of December, the last, what we can simply find here is we have plenty of time. We have plenty of time. Last time, like in the offline class or in online classes, we had limited time. So, like culture study classes, we had to finish culture study topic in 3 to 4 days. This time, we will be studying culture study for 10 to 12 days, literary theory 10 to 12 days, because we have plenty of time. Now, please write down these things, what all you are going to get in this complete session. I hope you all are very much okay in English. Sometimes students text me and say that, sir, you teach in Hindi. Somebody told us that you teach in Hindi. No. But the way you are writing comments, Shivam has written a comment. So that comment is in Hindi. If somebody is communicating to me in Hindi, and that is a personal individual connection, I can speak in Hindi. Remember, this is what post-colonial study teaches us. My first language is Hindi. So if any person who tries to talk to me in the first language, I never try to show that, okay, I'm an expert of English, so I will speak in English only. No. That's my first language. I am having my first language, somebody is having the first language, we talk. If someone talks to me in English, I can teach in English, I can talk in English. But the mode of classes, it's all in English. And moreover, I can't even make the mode of classes in Hindi because we are not getting the students from Rajasthan, Haryana, UP, Punjab, and all. We are getting students of Northeast, we are getting students from South India. Three girls are there in offline batch of from Tamil Nadu, so they won't understand a Hindi word, so I cannot even go for that thing. So those who say I teach in Hindi, it's a wrong thing. They simply want to misguide you. So write down the first thing. The very first thing that you're going to get is we are going to cover all the small and big topics in podcast lectures. You must be thinking, what is podcast lecture? No, not directly the audio lectures. This kind of high level machines, proper sound studio, so that you can have proper voice, all the words and spellings are properly given to you in a limited space, so that your mobile phone can become a library for you. Now, as I mentioned, covering all the small to big topics. Sometimes, you go to a teacher and you say, I have done post graduation in English. So your teacher says, okay, so let's talk about some big thing. No, we will teach you big thing, I will teach you big thing, but I also know that most of the students either are having a gap in their preparation, or they are non-collegiate, or they could not study in a proper way. So even if it is an ode, sonnet, lyric, what is a novel, what is a drama, what is the poetry, so I will not say that, oh, these are the basic things, you can do it at home. You will be having exclusive lectures on all those things. What's a sonnet? What is the lyric? What is an ode? What is apostrophe? What is synecdoche? What is metonymy? You will be having lectures of all these things so that you have a proper base. You know, there is a difference between novel, novella, novelette, flash fiction. You will be getting all these kind of advanced level lectures. Then I will be teaching you post-humanism, the latest topic, electronic literature, the latest things. So we'll be, touching from the nail to the sword. एक छोटी सी कील से लेके एक तलवार तक, ये हम सब cover करेंगे podcast के अंदर. The second thing that most of the students are confused, sir, do we have video classes? This is also video class. First of all, this is also a video class. But yes, we will have digital board video classes. Digital board video classes. ओके एक राइवल कोचिंग आ गई है, टेंशन हो गया इसको लगता है. So this is a public live, so public live, anybody who's not getting students. So now high level video digital board classes hongi, and you want to know how, what kind of, you want to see a demo, search my yesterday's class Francis Bacon, or just call the office and say I want to have sample video classes. They will be giving you 5 to 7 video classes. You'll find out the way we teach. You'll be having all the digital board classroom style things. Now comes test series. As you know, one more thing I must say. Now we are also having 6 months. So we have also enlarged a lot of new things. All our previously registered students, old online students, they will also get the same thing. We are with them. So it doesn't matter if they are old student, that doesn't matter. What matters is that they are still with us. So now see this thing, topic wise test series, author wise, book wise, author wise, book wise test series, along with the test solutions. So when the last 2 months of gap, we hired content writers, I gave them questions and 3,000 plus different questions. Individual author, individual book, you will be having test series. Then comes exclusive test series. As you know, I have a special book. Sometimes you see that thing, you say, I want to have that booklet, sir, test series of set exam. This time you will be having all the set paper solutions in your class. Video solutions honge. Iske baad, this kind of live class, 2 private live YouTube classes in a week. This kind of 2 live classes in a week. This is public. Normally it will be private. So only you will be here having access. Nobody else will have the access. And what will we do? Topic analysis. You have prepared podcast, you have prepared video lectures, you have made your notes. We will sit in front of each other. We will talk, we will discuss the topic, and we'll do a proper analysis. Once we are done with that, we'll be going for Sunday special live class. Today it's Sunday. Sunday special live class. And what is this kind of class? Question answer session. Sometimes students come and they say, sir, we have seen you like a star or a YouTuber or something big, but you're so friendly. Why can't I be so friendly? I was a student like you. I have felt the pressure. मुझे पता है स्टूडेंट किस प्रेशर में होता है. So we will be talking, we'll be making jokes, and we'll be studying. Smart brain, smart approach, healthy approach. So we'll be going for Sunday special live class, question answer solutions. Then special attention to weak students, non-collegiate students, students having gap or who come from Hindi medium background. I regularly find students who are not good in English and they ask themselves that I can't even speak in English. Can I qualify? I can't even speak in English in a proper way. I make grammatical errors. I have no vocabulary. Can I qualify? Do you know when I cracked my net, I was not able to speak in English? So I will share that story, how I went for a class also, what was that kind of understanding of English and what I actually did to learn English, to speak English. So, technically, because if a student is losing self confidence, most of the girls who got married, most of the girls who are working, having kids at home, having in laws, and they have to study. So, I totally understand they are nervous, they need more counseling, more attention. So, we'll be having Sunday special class, question answer session. Then, after this, we'll be going for live classes from offline batch. Now this is very important, please remember that. I have to make it very clear, we are not going to give you all the offline classes, so don't take it as a commitment. The live offline classes, selected lectures which are the latest one, the latest topic, post-humanism. So you will be getting all those special lectures. How much? How many? Approx 20 to 25, especially in the last month. Now, we have talked about podcasts, we have talked about videos and PDFs and test series and notes, multiple notes, hundreds of PDFs. The important thing is we will wind up the online batch syllabus in the month of October. आपका syllabus अक्टूबर में खत्म करेंगे. Remember, we have 6 months full time. We will finish your syllabus in the month of October. Next exam will be in the month of December, the last week of December. So approx 40 to 50 days we are having in the hands. Syllabus is done in a proper way. Now there will be a different strategy. A real person who, a real performer, a champion is the one who knows when to change the timetable, when to do the amendments. The normal people, they run for a long running distance, they run normally. But when almost the last time comes, they run faster than others because the others are tired. We will do our syllabus by the end of October. End of October, syllabus khatam. Now we have 40 to 50 days window. Now, what are we going to do there? And here we have to see this because I'm going to implement my old online style before COVID. See, once we are done with the syllabus, 2 live classes per day. That's what we have made a rule now. 2 live classes per day. And what are we going to do in these live classes? Syllabus is already done. What will we do? A rapid fire revision class. You must have seen my rapid fire. We will tell you that be ready with Renaissance. Be ready with Victorian literature. Vineet sir will come for a rapid fire. I will ask 50 to 80 questions in one session, picking up all the authors, all the books, important lines, quotations, questions, and you will have to answer that. Rapid fire will actually make your brain sharp, fastest. You must have seen students who answer a question like this within seconds. I see a lot of students in my offline batch. The moment you speak a question, they will answer like this. So in rapid fire, all the students who are having some, memory issue, sometimes those who say that I am not able to mug up, I am not able to cram, sir, I can't focus, I read things, I forget. Rapid fire session. We will give you the homework in advance. So you will know that I have to read this. From here, sir will ask rapid fire questions. So, out of those 2 regular live classes in the last 40-50 days, 1 rapid fire, 1 revision. So one topic rapid fire, another topic revision. Revision is like, this is the writer, this is the book. Remember, we have taught this, then we have done this and that. One day, two topics revised. One day, two topics revised in two live classes. Now, see this thing. Last topics are there. We have a digital board, net set papers, detailed solutions will be done. We have plenty of time, my dear friends. 6 months. बहुत time है. No random announcement of admit card, no random announcement of centers. Now it's all fixed, no trouble. Pin drop silence, we can just study. So we will have plenty of time to solve the net papers and set papers. Syllabus is done in October. November, December, we are working on revision, rapid fire, previous year's net and set paper solution. If you have seen my solutions of Jamia PhD entrance, if you have seen my paper solution of RPSC English Literature, if you have seen my paper solution of Rajasthan set and Maharashtra set, the way we talk, solve these things for public in private session, 10 net papers, 10 set papers, all state set papers. You will have proper solution plus how to solve. I will do a live solution, how to solve. So I will tell you how to read the question, understand the question, primarily assertion reason type question. Most of the students, even the brilliant one, get confused in assertion reason type questions. So when I will do a regular practice in front of you solving the paper, you will understand the way you have to read, the way you have to relate, and the way you have to answer. Now, one more thing. Comprehensions, most of the students make a mistake and 5 questions of comprehension are lost in exam. What if we do a lot of practice of comprehension? 5 questions, 10 marks. 90% student take it lightly. Even in market guidebooks, there are no chapters for comprehension. Nobody teaches that. What they say? That read it on your own. You should be a good reader. You can simply read. No. I will not let you take that tension. If you have trusted me, if you have joined me trusting my name, so I am going to take all the responsibility. All you have to do is commitment, consistency, and remember this, faith. Then we have more things for you. You all know that in the last time of exam, I do 3 a.m. session. Many of you must have seen my public 3 a.m. session. If you don't know what is 3 a.m. session, Google it. YouTube pe dal do what is 3 a.m. session, and you will see it's all these things here. Then, the last minute handouts, previous year questions list, capsule notes, opening lines, last lines, important authors, repeatedly asked authors. You will be having the last minute handouts. You will be having the last minute handouts of Booker Awards, Nobel Awards, 100 best drama, 100 best novels, 100 best poetries, opening lines, last lines. Do you know there was a question? Vanity Fair has a last line when it asks Vanitatum. So simply remember this point, that when you are having a lot of things like this, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Now, the point comes as I think one of a person is there and maybe a public live. So, बहुत लोगों की दुकान बंद हो रही है. A lot of people have to lift their shops. So, getting scared. I must say, who is promising these things? Who? Who has promised these things? Me? So, who is Vineet Pandey? 9 times net, 9 times. Last net 99.55. So obviously the certificates speak for me. If I know how to crack those things, I can tell you this is my way, this is my strategy. At least have 30 to 40 days to revise everything, finish everything at least 1 month before your exam. I am sharing my style. Read everything, prepare everything, focus on previous year's papers, and you'll simply find it out that you are JRF. So anybody, because it is an open live, public live. So there are coaching centers, they are not liking it maybe, and they can't even provide you these things. But see, 9 times net, double JRF, 17 set, an author of multiple books. So simple. I actually want to say that all of these promises, all of these plans, see 80% thing we normally do. 20% things I have added, that I already have told you that we have 6 months, we have added certain things. So quite simple. Along with that, one more thing I can simply say, that I'll keep motivating you. Many of you talk to me. I started from a village. So when I started from a village and I've reached to the level of University of Delhi, starting from a village, reaching to the level of University of Delhi, Having a mobile phone of 2000 or 3000, Chinese 2G internet, opening the slide, trying to write down the notes, and now having all the MacBook and Apple and other a lot of things. I have seen a journey from being no one to being someone, from being the most ignored one to being the someone respected one. Do you know, in my street, in my office, where I have my office, they didn't even know me. Nobody knew me. And now they salute me. Now they will come to me, greet me, salute me. I have seen this journey. I understand you are here. You are like me, coming from middle class families, lower middle class families. You have dreams to do something for your family members, to make your father smile, to make your mother smile with your first salary. I also had a dream. My parents will have air condition. Can you imagine? When I started earning, I started saving money so that my parents can have one AC. And that was the one AC in our house. And we would sleep in bed, and then in the ground there was some, kind of mattress. And that was my aim, that my parents have suffered a lot with one cooler. No, we come from Rajasthan, I must get one AC for them. You have that dream. You have seen your father struggling. You have seen your parents who avoid going to doctors because they know if they go to doctors, doctors will take 2000, 3000. I have seen that. My motivation was that. Today my parents fly in air, in planes. That was my dream. Once it was my dream. When the first time I went to the airport, I was looking at everything like this. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You have that dream. I did hard work. I've reached to the level. My parents, they are still down to earth. And you know what they say? You have been blessed by God. Vineet, you worked hard, but you have been blessed by God. There are many people, they work hard, but sometimes they don't get success. Remember your roots from where you started. And that is my only funda, the only formula of my life. Never ever cheat a student, the one who is trusting you. We are not into the business. I have performed. I have cracked my own net. My last net result you have seen 99.55. So it's quite common. If I am going to teach you all the things that I have read, I have prepared, all you have to do is just cover those things. Just, give your best. तुम में दम है मेहनत करने का, मेरे में दम है पढ़ाने का. I have my guts, my confidence. I can teach you in the best way possible. And I also forgot to mention, I have taught in University of Delhi. University of Delhi. Someday I'll tell you my story. From a small town to University of Delhi, assistant professor, University of Delhi. Started my career Dayal Singh Evening College, then DCSE College, Aurobindo Evening College, Hindu. I did guesting there. I'll share all my those things. A person who was totally unknown in Delhi. Now I have my friends in University of Delhi. JNU professors, they know me by name. We sit together. It's all because of that hard work. You have to do the same hard work and live a life like me. Staying in Delhi, 1800 rupee room, eating janta khana, and having my own flat in the posh area of Delhi. This journey. I understand the value of this journey. I respect the value of this journey. And that's what I want to say. Give your best. Now, all the students who are writing to get in contact with the office for offline batch, tomorrow we have a morning session in offline batch. You can simply join us there. For online classes, call the numbers, call the office people, they will help you. Today only, just one day, today only 129 students have joined. 129 students ने सिर्फ आज पेमेंट की है because this is the last day and they must have paid, a lot of students must have paid. So they are like checking the slips and filing things in details and filling the forms. So they got troubled. And that's why they said, sir, please, sir, make it open because, all the students will start calling that I have paid the fees, I want the class immediately. So don't worry, be the part of it and call the office, save the number 85870 35827. सभी को नमस्ते, शबा खैर, गुड नाइट, अल्लाह हाफिज.